No, it's lovely to be opposite, talking into the bowl again with you,
Into the
Tits.
old ball, and we're right here, alive in living colour,
Yeah, in
in
Italy.
old Italia. And I'll
Oh.
be honest, girls, she's
Right.
a few Aperol spritzers in.
Yeah, I will mention that in a minute because I've got some things to bring up.
Oh, God, here we go. When in Rome. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get on with the old pod, eh?
Fabulous. Well,
Well,
hiya
well,
everyone.
well.
Welcome back to Up the Arse, the
That's
podcast with
right.
your two favourite drag
You're the only
queens.
favourite drag queens,
Yeah.
really. Who've we got? We have
We have Miss Georgie Porgy, and opposite me I've got
Senorita Titty
oh,
Carcar.
Senorita, because we're in Italy.
And she's younger than a senora.
Oh, she does. Yeah,
That's right. We've taken a
Doesn't
week of
speak-
Duolingo, think
Yeah.
I speak the language.
Duolingo, more like Dua Lipa. I'm
Dua
levitating.
Lipa.
Whoa.
That's right. Not with your weight. You ain't levitating anywhere.
Oh, don't be nasty,
Straight back
girl.
into it. So, you know how we kick this off. It's obviously been a hot minute since we've been back here, but listen, I'll be honest with you. We've been very, very busy. We're
Crazy.
opening a new ship.
A brand
Brand
ship.
new ship.
Yeah. We've got all the tales and stories coming your way.
Oh, so much stuff to come. But yeah, it has been a few weeks, so sorry for that. We've dropped the ball on that one, but I just blame Georgie Porgy.
Oh, don't start. I will say, I've texted her a few times. Right, let's do it. I'm
here
ready.
we
Let's
go.
record. And every time she's like, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm doing this and doing this.
Busy
She's
girl.
She's got no priority for me or the listeners.
See, the trouble is, if I was like Georgie Porgy and I paid everyone else to do everything for drag, it'd not be a problem.
Yes,
But
here she
because I
goes.
sew me costumes, I style these stylish wigs,
Yeah.
do everything myself.
Some of us have just got money from the Isle of Wight. I will say, though, I did
Go
do
on.
a wig by myself. That blonde and ginger mullet,
Yeah.
I did by myself, and I get so many compliments.
Yeah, it looks great. Well, you are trying to impersonate Jeffrey Dahmer, aren't you?
Right, moving on.
Right, okay. Speaking of Jeffrey Dahmer, tell me, what the hell are you wearing? Because it looks like someone's skin.
Well, you're half there. You are half there. Because what I've actually got on here is, it's a gorgeous mix. It's a mixed fabric.
It's a mixed textile.
It's a mixed textile. And the skirt is made, this is in protest
Yeah.
of vegans. 'Cause I
Right.
hate vegans.
You hate vegans.
So what I've got on the bottom is a skirt made of chicken skin.
Yeah. Oh, gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble, bitch.
Yeah.
And then on the top, sewn into that, I've got kind of a waistcoat, very mugler.
Very Mugler. Pointed shoulder and
Pointed
exposed
shoulder.
tits.
Well, the pointed shoulder is actually two children's elbows.
I see.
That I cut off, sewed
Right.
in.
Embalmed.
Embalmed.
Yeah.
Put lip balm on.
Embalmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bloody balmy. Bacon
Embalm me.
balmy.
Yeah.
And then I've got my blonde and
The blonde and ginger mullet.
the mallet, and then on my feet,
Yeah.
of course, I've got a pleaser. But do you know, in a stripper shoe, you can take it off and put something inside the bottom, the platform,
box,
the
yeah.
clear box.
Yeah.
I've just put two real human eyes in there.
Two
So-
eyeballs that are still obviously got a few nerves going, so they're actually all searching around.
Well, they were Dolly Parton's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Well, she'll never see that coming.
Yeah.
I-
Jolene, just like when the man sold Jolene, darling. What have you got on? Because it's got a smell to it, the material.
It
Tell me
has got a
about that,
smell,
Tits.
and to be honest, that's just because it's been stuffed in a suitcase for 3 weeks.
Gorgeous.
And I've not washed it.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I perform in it. I do sweat quite profusely.
Yeah, a lot of a crazy amount.
Very much, and there's no amount of bold that
No.
can get this
I
stench
have
out.
noticed that all of your costumes are in dark colours, bar I think one white number.
Well, they didn't start out like that.
right.
That's the thing.
Right. Got it.
They were all white, creams,
Yeah.
silvers, golds,
Yeah.
and then now, just over time, they've obviously rusted to a nice dark brown, black,
Black.
navy blue.
Net purple. For
They're
bingo.
purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, speaking of that, that's what I've got on right now. So imagine a lovely sequined headdress with a bit of ostrich feather. Think money.
Yeah.
An off the shoulder, one shoulder sequin purple iridescent
Yeah.
gown
I
with
would
a
say iridescent.
ostrich plume on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Black tight belt around the waist, pulling me into, I think, 12.5/8 inches
Yeah,
of a waist
stone.
there. And stone. And then on the shoe, I've got a black sequin thigh-high boots, not a Laduca, because they've not made it in the post. So, yeah, we're in a sequined thigh-high boot, 5-inch heel, and that's your look.
I will say, you wore this look the other day. She's a repeater.
I did. Well, Blue Peter.
Yeah, she was on Blue Peter. She was the dog.
I am Blue Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paint me blue and call me Peter, you slag. But she...
Shut up.
But nasty cow.
There we are.
No, but she was wearing this the other night, and one of our friends, Beck, she said, "Oh, isn't that a skinny heel?" And I thought it didn't start off skinny; it was chunky. But
chunky.
the amount she's jumped around that stage, darling,
just slides off.
Slides right off.
Yeah.
And the wig is interesting too. Tell them about the wig.
Well, blonde wig, finger wave updo. Mm-hmm. I mean, 7 years old, fresh out the Ziploc bag. Mm-hmm. You know, I kept saying this, and people were laughing, thinking I was joking, but literally fresh out of a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
You say shake and go. It's a shake and go, but it's fully styled.
I remember
but the headdress covers a lot of it anyway, so
does.
that hides a multitude of sins, to be completely honest.
I remember asking a very lovely, famous drag queen bag of chips.
Yeah.
I said to her, "How do you travel with your wigs?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Get a Tesco bag,
yeah.
throw it in the Tesco bag, put the Tesco bag in your bloody other bag, get on with it.
And then...
throw it in a box and fuck it. Throw it in a box and fuck it, darling." Yeah. But I tell you this, and listen to me here, Tits.
I'm listening.
Once I had this bleach blonde. I know, once upon a time I was bleach blonde before I went jeans.
God.
But I had this bleach blonde wig, and I put it in a Tesco bag.
Yeah.
It got a bit sweaty.
Oh.
And the Tesco
Green
imprint, remember when it was a blue logo?
Yeah, the logo.
That looked like a barcode. It went onto the wig.
Onto the wig.
And I said, "That's it, I'm going to have to go ginger." Nothing shows up on a ginger. Well,
Never
no one wants to do
since.
anything with a ginger, let's be honest. They stink.
Well, that's it. You know best out of everyone there.
Yeah. I will say as well, disclaimer, don't come for me. I love vegans.
She loves a vegan.
I love ginger vegans, actually.
That's it.
Yeah.
A glutton for punishment.
Glutton for punishment, darling.
There we go. Well, that's what we're wearing. Don't expect a picture.
No, you never will see it, darling.
There'll never be one.
No.
Right, let's move on.
Right, so Titty, you did mention at the beginning that you've had a couple of Aperol Spritz.
A few Aperol Spritzy Witsies.
Yeah, and actually we have been at an event tonight.
That's right.
We had to rush back to the ship to quickly put some glad rags on to record the podcast, because obviously we always record it in drag.
Well, 20-minute quick drag, yeah.
Yeah, but obviously, surprise to you, we're not biological women.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I know. We did go to an event. The cruise line we worked for put on like an event.
A lovely spread. We'll get onto the food later.
Yeah, we'll get onto the food later and the men. But we did go have a lovely time. Titty did have quite a few apples.
Well, it was an open bar.
It was an open bar, and she was given some extra tickets by our new friend Lee. Oh, I probably shouldn't say the name. Could you bleep it out in post?
Sure. Yeah. I can, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
New friend Lee.
Our new friend Lee.
She's very friendly.
Yeah, very, very friendly. She did give a couple of extra tokens to our Titty Car. So you're a bit, a couple of sheets to the wind, aren't you?
2 sheets to the wind, and I'll be honest, the Aperols in Italy just hit different.
Strong.
You can be in the middle of Brighton, you can have an Aperol, tastes great, but there's nothing that beats a bloody Aperol in the middle of Italy.
Yeah, and not to make you feel bad, but obviously I'm still sober. I'm doing very well.
Sober as a judge. I will say you've not really drank, have you?
Not drank anything.
For how long? How long's it been now?
Nearly 2 months.
Nearly 2 months. I mean, she's piled on the weight.
I know.
Instead,
I said to her, "Oh, it's been this many days. I can't remember." And she said, "Oh well, you don't look any better for it.
You don't look any better for it, but
honestly,
you feel better for it. Don't know, don't care." Well, yes, like I said, few Aperols in.
Yeah.
Hits different, and it was just a lovely time, wasn't it? Socialising, like I said, the buffet spread was phenomenal. I mean, you weren't even invited; you just turned up.
I wasn't invited. That's true. But the funny thing is Titty says socialising, but me and Titty actually went round a balcony where the air conditioning was to get away from everyone else.
Yeah, that's right.
But we did have an absolute ball. It was gorgeous, and there was food.
There was a lovely pork and pickle fancy. There was a spread.
That
there
was
a. What was your favourite? You went back for more, didn't you?
I love the pasta.
The pasta
pasta. But there was also a nice spread of men.
A lovely spread of men wandering around.
Like the photographer.
The photographer was a dream.
Yeah.
There was also 2 children there who we don't think are supposed to have been there, but they managed to worm their way in because they were definitely speaking Italian and looked 12.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is as you came out of the elevators into this hotel, you were given some drinks tokens.
Yeah.
And obviously everyone worked for the cruise line that we worked for. and we're getting the drink tokens, but you know everyone, so it's great. But you don't know everyone, every single person.
No, that's
Suddenly,
right.
we turn around, there's these 14-year-old Italian children drinking...
With an Aperol Spritz in hand.
And I thought the funniest bit is that someone's
checked them in, given them a token.
And they don't even know
sent
idea.
them on the merry way.
They do this event like once a week. I bet they're there every week.
Probably.
We'll see them there next week.
That's it.
Fabulous.
Wonderful.
What a spread. So, Tits, how is it being back on the ship? You had a little break.
I did. I had a few weeks off, but obviously busy sewing, busy sorting things out. But now happy to be back in the Mediterranean.
Yes, we're in the Mediterranean season.
I'll be honest. When I touched down in London, stepped off the plane, froze. Snowing it was.
Snowing, your fingers were crisp.
You can pack this in. Yeah, so I'm happy to be back in the Mediterranean. It's still a bit cold. We're in spring, but it's going to get there. So a lovely summer in the Med. Refused to buy a coat.
Of course.
So naturally.
You do have a few, fluffy onesies and stuff you can get around in.
Yeah, that's it, And obviously I run hot anyway in drag, sweat profusely.
Well, talking of cold, just want to acknowledge that one of my biggest icons in drag, Lily Savage, passed away.
Lily Savage.
Oh God, I think
Paul
she was
O'Grady.
the first drag queen I ever saw on TV. Definitely.
Absolutely. I mean, I've watched. We're on YouTube on repeat.
Repeat.
My
favourite one, and I know everyone's been talking about this, but my favourite one is during the AIDS crisis. She was working. Oh, you're right, love.
Yeah.
All right, that's Lily Savage come back to give us a slap.
No, shut up,
you slags.
Your favourite, go on.
But she was working, I think, at the Royal Tavern, and at the time the police came in to raid the gay bar, and they all had marigold gloves on because they were scared. They didn't know how you could catch HIV at the time, and they had these the gloves on, and Lily Savage said on stage, "Oh, thank God they've shown up to do the washing up."
Yeah.
They got their here to help with the washing up. I love it.
Great, fabulous,
Love it.
A legend's gone.
Yeah, R.I.P.
And young as well.
Yeah, and the other one that's gone is Betty Legs Time. Oh no, not yet.
Not yet. That's next week.
Next week, fabulous. Got it.
So that's it. Very, very sad.
Very, very sad.
Yes.
Oh, what you got there, Tits?
Well, like I said, very, very hot in drag.
Yeah.
So
sweaty man.
Sweaty
woman.
legs diamond.
Yes,
me.
yes.
Yeah. So I thought I'd invest in, a Clack fan. Very, very gay. Very, very drag.
Yeah.
Boots the house down, work mummy, yes, Clack fan.
Boots house down.
But not just a normal Clack fan. I thought, we've got an opportunity here. So we've got our lovely up the aft artwork. The spread cheeks.
Yeah.
With our name, the tattoo
thong
on the lower back, the gold thong on a Clack fan.
Fierce.
Incredible. So
it's gorgeous.
That's right. Both listeners.
Yeah.
If you want to get one, you can.
You can.
Let us know. I mean, there's a picture. I'm sure we'll take a picture. Actually, we'll take a picture right now.
Yeah.
In my bingo look with the with the fan. 3, 2, 1. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Click.
Cha-ching. Click. Click.
Fabulous. Well, that'll be on the socials.
Yeah, we'll post that for you so you can see.
Yeah, they're obviously not available yet.
Yeah.
But we got them for ourselves, and I thought, how camp? We'll need it definitely around the Med.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely need it because, you can do the front and I'll do your back.
Yes.
Because I don't really sweat. People think I've had
Well, you
Botox.
don't really work, though, do you?
This is interesting from you, Tits.
Yeah.
You're not known as a high-energy drag queen like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
View on the Insta.
Interesting.
You on the Insta, you can see, darling. But yeah, no, you'll be able to soon purchase... Titty Car
Absolutely.
and Georgie.
Gorgeous girls, Clack fan.
Clack fan, darling. Get clacking.
Get clacking.
Get clacking.
So yeah, get your Clack fans when they're available.
Yes.
Don't know when they will be, but just so you know, save up your pennies.
For just 4 instalments of £99.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good fan.
It's a bloody good.
I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone, but just blew a wig off.
And it barely is a wig.
That's it. Ooh, that's a nice fan.
Tits, I think you might have fanned in something on the water there.
Oh, actually, is that a bottle?
Is that a message in a bottle?
Quick, reach over the side of the ship. Go on, grab it. Open it up.
I've got it.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
delicious.
God. Right, get that paper out.
A bit of Listerine in there.
Oh.
Let me just get the paper out. Scrunchy,
scrunch.
So this is, if you've not listened to Up the Arse before, this is our section where we give someone desperately in need of some advice.
Needed unsolicited advice that they didn't ask for.
And this is this week's message in a bottle, and this is hello tits and Miss GP.
Oh, I'm first.
Yeah,
for once.
My name is Karen with a C.
Oh, hi.
Which makes it
Saren.
Saren.
Yeah.
Saren.
Hi, Saren.
And I live in Dingleberry on the outskirts of Bangkok.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've not been there.
It says Bangkok, not Thailand.
Is that spelt with a C as well?
Yeah, it's Bangkok with 2 C's.
Bang socks.
Bang socks. And apparently it's just outside Mansfield. So yeah, there you go. This says, I have a serious issue that I need help with. I've been dating this wonderful guy for the last 4 months, and he asked me to be his girlfriend this week.
Oh, lovely.
The only problem is, the other day, he had a spicy curry.
Oh.
And since then, his poos and farts have been extremely smelly.
And we're back to the toilet. Right.
This would be okay if he didn't fart so much when he's asleep. It's absolutely insane how much gas can come out of one human man.
Well, I don't know. I've been sat in a room with you before.
I'm a human woman.
Yeah.
And after he has a poo, I've noticed that even the mirror is steamed up.
Oh, gosh.
Well, how do I address this? I went into work today with 2 double pink eyes, and I nearly hit a child in the road. I just can't live like this. Help me, girls. I love him.
Well, first of all, we've got a population problem. So if you can knock a few kids off on your way to work, great. Double pink eye's not the one. Few days it'll go down. We've all been there, sister.
We've all been there. I'm there right
Sarah,
now.
You are.
Yeah.
You got 3 pink eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's classic tale, isn't it? Boy meets girl.
Boy has curry.
Girl finds out. Boy shits profusely. Taylor's old as time.
Yeah.
Mirror steams up.
I will say, you've said at the end there that you love him.
You love him.
It's meant to be. If you love someone, you get over it. And how much do you love them, really? You've been together for 4 months.
4 months, grow up.
Grow up.
I mean, you've got to, if you accept him, at his best, you've got to accept him at his worst as well, Saren. So.
I don't mind a fart in the bed.
Listen, I think once you get to that point,
yeah,
you've really, have you farted in front of your betrothed?
I've shat in front of him.
mad.
I've shat on him. Yeah, I've shat in his mouth. I've shat in his ears. I've shat on his man bun. Doesn't have one, but I would shit on it if he had one. I've shat on everything. So,
I think it really goes. It shows the strength of a relationship.
But we share
is what I'm saying.
We
you share a toothbrush. Which is just
you
as well.
say that, but we have done that.
Well, you don't brush your teeth, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, I just use this cock. But I will say this, Saren.
Saren, listen up, listen loud.
I would say listen up, listen loud. And I'd say if you love him, get over it. It's your fault.
Grow up,
You're the
Saren.
one with the nose.
Well, that's it.
How about you plug your nose?
He didn't ask you to come in and smell it, did you?
No, he didn't. When he was doing it on your leg when he was asleep. He's asleep.
And the only thing I would say is, he could leave a little message on the mirror for you. The fogged up mirror.
Yeah, like, I love you.
Leave a little love note. And
if it's bothering
thinking of you.
If it's bothering you that much, I will say I've got one piece of advice. And that is...
throw it in a box and fuck it.
Put him in a box and
First
then
of
fuck
all,
the box.
yeah.
But what I would suggest doing is taking a mint, a Murray's mint.
It's got to be Murray's.
It's got to be Murray's. You put it in your mouth, suckle it for a second with the plastic on.
Get it soft.
You remove the plastic once it's soft.
And then swallow the plastic.
You swallow the plastic. And then you put it in your mouth and you go up to his rim.
Yeah,
and you and you blow the Murray's mint inside the actual arsehole.
Yeah.
What happens here?
It's very scientific. Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's correct. So I'm just pulling out the official documents about this.
Yeah.
But once it's inside the arsehole,
I think there's a reverse osmosis that happens, or some
it's a
form
reverse osmosis.
There's a turda pressure.
Yeah,
that's got to be.
The turda pressure makes the turd a reeny wall, which is a wall around where the turd lives, and it makes it smell like a Murray's mint.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. You can also do this with Skittles.
Yeah.
But
and comes out colourful.
I was going to say, you might stain the basin of your toilet.
Yeah.
With the Skittles.
Which has happened.
Yeah.
quite often.
So that is all I can suggest, really, is take a Murray's Mint, get down, blow it in, and then it'll be smelling gorgeous.
And that's all you need.
That's all you need. That's what Tits does.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, she's actually squeezing one. I'm about to put the Murray Mint in my mouth. Get it soft. Get it ready. So there you go, Sharon. If you would like any advice...
We've lost it.
We've lost it.
We've lost it.
If you would like any advice, of course, you can write into us.
Do exactly what Sharon did. You know, write on a piece of parchment paper, roll it up, shove it in a bottle.
And send it our way. Just throw it in any open pool of water.
Or
of course, you could just message us on Instagram.
Throw it in a box and fuck it.
Do
and
that.
You can throw it in a box and fuck it.
Find us on Instagram. What is it? Where can they find us?
At Up the Arse.
That's right.
And that's that.
There's
Good
your,
luck,
there's
Sharon.
your advice. Yeah.
Yeah, fabulous.
Murray's Mint.
Murray's Mint. /Murray'sMint.com.
And that is Murray's Mint approved.
Yeah.
Other brands available.
Yeah, other brands available.
We should be sponsored by Murray's Mints, actually.
Yeah, we should have Titty and Georgie Mints.
Yeah. Your
God.
face on one side, mine on other.
Grow up. Right, moving on.
We're in a lovely little studio setup today, aren't we? It sure beats me sat in a car park in the middle of bloody Sheffield. I'll tell you that.
We are actually back in... Do you remember that one we recorded with Yangy Wangy?
It was the episode with Yangy Wangy.
And we were in a studio. We're back in the studio. Studio is gorgeous. Studio is pink and
pink to make the boys wing.
Yeah,
that's right.
Everything is pink, including Titty Car.
That's right.
And it's gorgeous. We love being in the studio, and we're going to be in the studio for a couple of months now. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Lots to come.
Lots to come now that we're back together again.
Oh god, I hate it.
You know, if you do want to find us on Instagram, of course, like we said, you can follow us on Up the Aft, but individually you can find Miss Georgie Porgy
at Miss Georgie Porgy UK.
That's right, she's never done a gig outside the country. And myself, Titty_car
because she's very underwhelming.
There we go, girls, you know where to find us, so please let us know, send us a message, give us a review, you know, let us know what you think.
Yeah, send us a little tinkle.
Yeah,
you know,
tell your friends.
Some nudes. Yeah, tell your friends.
Let us know if you want a fan.
Tell your mum. Yeah. Tell your nan.
That's it.
Whoever. Tell your uncle that might have touched you as a child. Whoever you want to tell.
Literally. Sharing's caring.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you next Friday.
We'll see you next week. Good to be back in set.
It's good to be bloody back now.
Night, love.
See you later.
Bye.
We ain't alright. Hoist the sail.